Welcome to the demonstration on constructing, publishing, and printing a basic course using Constructor. This demonstration will give you a quick insight on how easy it is to construct, publish, and print a basic course. On completion, we will have produced an instructor PowerPoint slide deck and a student handout in PDF. Before we begin, there is a need to explain what a basic course construct looks like. This diagram shows you graphically what it would look like using PowerPoint as your source files. To the left here, and usually placed at the top of the files in the course construct container, we have the front matter material file, or FMM. A 4-slide version will be shown in this example. The front matter material file is similar to a template in that it will dictate what the remaining slides in the course will look like on publish. It not only provides the images and course title text field, but a series of variable text fields that are placed in strategic positions in the document. So let us look at a PowerPoint front matter material file in Notes view, which would typically be used as a student handout. On the front or cover page, we have a course title variable, along with corporate graphics to make it appear like a Word-type document. At the top and bottom of the page, we have headers and footers respectively, with either fixed text or variables. When the course is eventually published, these variables are replaced by text from the Course Construct Properties page. For page number 2 in the front matter material file, we have optional copyright and disclaimer details. Page number 3, we have our course description and objectives text fields with preset variables, which Constructor replaces with the description and objectives text fields from the Course Properties page. Finally, for page 4, most users like to have a table of contents. On Publish, the Constructor automatically copies the slide titles and page numbers of all slides in the newly created course file and enters them in a table on this page, again responding to a variable which is located at the top of the page as shown here. After the front matter material file, we then drag and drop or add the lessons or reusable learning objects or RLOs into the container and arrange them in the correct order for instructional delivery from top to bottom, ending with a summary file which can be, at a bare minimum, a single slide or page file. In this example, we have a typical basic course sandwich which consists of a front matter material file, 3 RLOs or lessons, and a summary file. A basic course would typically be a short course and probably no longer than 1 day in duration. Before we begin, some recommended pre-construction preparations should be made. In particular, create a course storyboard or design document, which could be created in Microsoft Word or PowerPoint. We use this document to prepare our descriptive text, such as the course title, description, and learning objectives of the course, and for the structure and content details. The next preparation would be to create our front matter material masters, which are sometimes referred to as shared content objects, or SCOs. Typically, we would create front matter material files for 3 types of course construct, such as basic, standard, and comprehensive courses. In addition to front matter files, we would create a summary master file for use on basic courses and modules. Finally, there's the learning, or should I say knowledge object repository, which would contain our pre-prepared lessons and learning content that will eventually be used in our courses. Once we have created these files, we are ready to begin the process of constructing, publishing, and printing our course. If you have added the Constructor to the lower taskbar, when the Constructor is installed, it automatically creates a shortcut on the desktop, which is linked directly to the executable on the C drive. You can double-click this icon to launch Constructor. After launching the application, a temporary splash page appears as the constructor starts up. In this example, we are showing a fully licensed copy of the constructor. When the constructor opens up, it opens the last catalog that was used. You will recall that it was recommended that you should have your storyboard available. So before we begin, we will open an example of a storyboard created in Word. Open the folder and then open the course storyboard you're going to use. We will use this storyboard to create the product overview course. Once the Word document is open, we identify the text fields that will be copied and pasted into our new course properties fields when we add a new course to the current catalog. In this example, we are only going to use the course title, description, objectives, and course summary text fields as shown highlighted here. And now we begin the process to create a new course. Using the Construct tab, select the current catalog at the top of the tree and simply click on the Add Course button at the bottom of the catalog tree pane. A new course named Untitled Course appears in the catalog listing, both in the Construct container in the center and the catalog tree to the left. Now, select and copy the text fields from the storyboard as indicated earlier into the appropriate text fields on the new Course Properties page, which we will demonstrate in the next few slides. Again, these fields are the course title, description, objectives, and the course summary. We will now go through the procedures without narrative to demonstrate copying and pasting text from the storyboard to the new Course Properties page. With the new Course Properties fields complete, we are now ready to add content to the course container. This will include front matter material file, pre-prepared lessons or RLOs, and a summary file. To carry out this procedure, you can use the Add File to Container button on the bottom of the application, or simply open the folders with the source material. Select, then drag and drop into the container as I will show you here in the next sequence of events. And now we're ready to add the course lessons, or what we call reusable learning objects, or RLOs. Again, open the resource folder where the lessons or learning content is held. Then select, drag, and drop into the Construct container along with the front matter material and summary file. Once all files, or should I say links to files, are in the container, you will notice they may not be in the order you wish them to appear in the final output. To place the files in proper order, simply click on any of the files, and using the lower Arrange File buttons, click on the Reorganize Files in alphanumerical order, whether ascending or descending. The files will then be arranged by their number or name accordingly. If the files are still not as desired, you can use the Move Up and Down button to rearrange the file listing. Before we begin to publish our course, let us take a quick look at the front matter material file and one of the RLOs just to get an idea of what they look like prior to publishing. Once again, these files are not physically on the Constructor, but are on the server in their respective folders. So the Constructor does not manipulate them, but merely copies them into the new File Construct container, or should I say the new basic course file that will be created when we publish. We have opened up the front matter material file and will look at the positioning of some variables that get replaced by text from the Properties page text fields of the course. Here we have the first slide or title slide, and you see a course or document variable text field, which will, on publish, be replaced by the new course name on the newly created file. Here is a slide footer variable that will also be replaced by the course title on publish. Now we will take a look at the notes view of the same front matter material file. With some good design and style guides, you can make the Notes view pages look and appear like a Word-type document. Here we see variables which are placed for the course title and the headers and footers. Here is the second page, which in this example has a copyright disclaimer. Notice the headers and footers are also on this page because it's all part of the same front matter material file. Here is the third page of the front matter material file. This is the course description and objectives page with the appropriate variables that are placed in the text fields, ready to be replaced by the text we entered earlier in the course properties fields. Finally, the last page of the front matter material file is the course table of contents, or TOC page. This has a table with 2 columns for slide title and slide or page number and 33 rows. The Constructor will duplicate this page and the table to accommodate additional slides when the contents of the course or container exceeds the 33 count. Now, a quick look at an example of an RLO. You will notice that the slide style is different to front matter material file, but this will change and be adapted to the front matter material file style template on publish. We have no need to put headers and footers on RLOs or source content files. But if there is some residual text from other presentations or courses, these will be replaced by the new course headers and footers on publish. All the administration has been completed with regard to course title, description, and objectives, and all content is in the course container and in the correct order. So now we're ready to carry out the publish procedure for the new course. This procedure is very quick and easy to do. Simply click the Publish tab. The Publish page appears, and initially there are 5 steps to follow. These are: Step 1. Select the course or container to publish in the catalog library list. A point to note: a container can be a course, section, or module. Therefore, if you have only edited or changed a module on a previously published course, you only need to publish that module rather than the full course again. Step 2. Select the type of output. In this case, it is a PowerPoint course, so click on PowerPoint. Step 3. If you wish to publish your course material to a different folder than the default, click Navigate or Browse to Folder here. In this example, we're going to use the default, which is C:/Documents/CWC/Published, and it will name the destination folder within this after the catalog name and course name. Step 4. Select your publishing options. You have 5 different options, but for now, we will just select Print and Bind to PDF on Publish. Step 5. Select Publish. Be aware, because we have selected Print and Bind to PDF, a Step 6 will appear on completion of the Publish phase. This step enables you to determine how your PDF output is presented. You are prompted to save the current catalog. Click Yes. You get a warning that Publish is about to start, and also warnings about not opening PowerPoint or Word during the Publish process. Click Continue. Publish begins, and you will see a progress page appear showing what stage the Publish process is at. You will temporarily see the application you are using to publish appear briefly and occasionally throughout this quick process. You can select Stop Publish at any time during this process by clicking on the Stop Publish button below the progress bar. Publish completes after a short period of time. Notice, because we selected Print to PDF, a 6th step appears, so you can change the PDF print preferences. Before we print to PDF, let us take a quick look at the completed PowerPoint course output by simply double-clicking on the file from the list. The course opens in the slide view, and notice the variable that was on the front matter material file has now been replaced by the new course title, as have all the other variable fields throughout the published document. As you can see on the course objectives slide, the variable has been replaced by the text we copied and pasted into the Objectives text field on the Course Properties page on the Construct tab. Here, in Notes Pages view, you notice that the text fields for the course description and objectives have been replaced, as have the header and footers respectively. We'll quickly go back to the front page and navigate through the remaining pages of the front matter material and the course lessons. The Table of Contents page now reflects all the slides that are included in the course. Here's the first RLO of the course. We will now begin the Print to PDF process. Select the option of choice from the fields below as shown. We want the student handouts in Notes pages, with background images being removed from the slide areas to clean it up. And we want hidden slides to be printed too, which typically could be the table of contents pages and/or text pages that are not being used for slides. Once you have made your selections for PDF print, click Generate PDFs. You will notice the print to PDF process is very quick. To view the PDF and the completed course folder, simply click on the View Output Folder option. Double-click on your catalog folder to open it up and view your course and associated files. Double-click to open your new course folder to view the course PowerPoint slide deck and student handout in PDF. Inside the course folder, you have the course file, which is a single file because it's a basic course. There's an HTML launchpad, which is particularly handy if you are publishing a comprehensive or standard course. It allows you to launch all your modules via the HTML browser rather than double-clicking on each PowerPoint file and selecting Presentation View. In addition, there is a folder that contains the newly printed PDF copy of your student handout of the courseware. Now, we will take a quick look at the student handout, which we printed to PDF. Open the document by double-clicking. From this example, you see that you can make the student notes using PowerPoint Notes view with similar quality to a word processing application with respect to style and appearance, while only having to manage one style format. That concludes the demonstration on constructing, publishing, and printing a basic course. We hope you consider purchasing Constructor for the management of your instructor-led training material. Also, be aware that the Constructor can also be used for Word document and slide deck management too. Thank you.